Good morning to you all. Good morning. It's Sunday. Is it the 6th today? 6th of August, something like that. It's not quite 6 o'clock in the morning. I've had my first cup of tea of the day. I've done a little bit of reading, but now I think it's time to do something productive. And I've just watched a wonderful video by Sewing Man of a Duchess of Atholl trundling around the track after being serviced and made better. So I thought maybe that's what I should be doing this morning. Maybe I should be pulling apart this Duchess. This is the Duchess that was given to St Mary's Model Railway Club, a kind donation, and seeing if we can't make it work. Yeah, that's possibly something to do. What I want to do, however, is I want to make a start on a couple of more crosses in glass. And I think that is the job of the day. And of course, one of the problems with small boys is we get easily distracted, don't we? I should be cutting glass, but I thought I actually have not even pulled the body off this locomotive. So these bigger engines, the only way I know to get them apart is to start by taking off the rear bogie or bogie, so that you can get the bar that draws the tender out. I'm using the wrong screwdriver for this job, I know that. This was the screwdriver that was under my hand. And take care not to lose the little washer. Now the next thing that needs pulling out is that little fastener there, and on this locomotive that's a nut. So what have I got that I can undo a nut with like that? Engineers all over the world are wincing as I use a pair of needlepoint pliers to undo a brass nut. Of course, what I should have used was a little ring spanner or a box spanner. Right, there we are. That's the sort of motor she's got in her. It's got a red dot on the back and a red stripe on the magnet, so that when I take this apart I put it back the same way. Over the years she has suffered sort of, if you imagine one of these being picked up by a small boy or being dropped, the motion rods get squeezed in, and that never helps the locomotive's ability to run. So the next job, which I am not going to do today, is to take the magnet off, to take the armature out, so that I can service just the chassis, just the moving bits, but that's not going to happen today. I'm going to cut glass. One of the things I've learnt is it's very difficult getting glass out of a window frame without breaking it. So I'm going to square this up a little bit. The trick actually is to cut the frame And I suppose the problem is I never took glass out of frames with the intent of using the glass. In the past, when I've taken glass out, it's because it was already broken. So there we are. This is going to be another job. I've discovered that I can do this, but I'd like more practice. I'd like to get it better. So there we are. I treated myself to a non-slip square. Right, that's better. Now, the thing that I've done on this board is I've drawn grid lines on it, which makes cutting the glass a lot easier. What I've found with this stuff, it's if you mix it, if you cut it and then turn it and cut it, it doesn't look right. To get the whole job looking what I think looks right, you need to orientate the glass all the same way. And to cut, of course, we're not going to cut on the crinkly side, we're going to cut on the flat side. So let's get this done. Right, well there is the plain glass, or the clear glass. Yeah, I'll have a go at the coloured glass shortly. Now, one of the processes that I haven't shown in this series at all is the importance of getting rid of all of the funny little bits of glass. Now, you might say you could cut yourself on it. I think what's a bigger problem is with those little bits of glass on there, you end up that you could scratch the next piece of glass that you're putting down. So, here goes.